For years, Lexus didn't offer much pizzazz. Its vehicles became as safe, plain, and uninspiring as, well, you get my drift. The brand has been getting bolder lately. Whoa! I'm Tom Volk with Driven for the New York Times. This is the NX, a compact crossover that should really shake up the neighborhood.
NX is aimed at competitors such as Acura RDX, Lincoln MKC, and Audi Q5, to name a few if you're cross-shopping, and wise shoppers always do.
Patience, though, NX doesn't hit the U.S. market until December of 2014. It's about the size of the original Lexus RX 300. The NX 300H is a hybrid. You didn't think this stood for Hemi, did you? When ordered with all-wheel drive, the rear wheels are electrically powered, no drive shaft to the back. At the Seattle press launch, I'm focusing on a pre-production NX 200T for turbo. F-Sport versions get a firmed-up performance suspension, adjustable throttle and steering response, plus a G-meter to go with a bolder spindle grille and other subtle trim changes. No bump in power, though. Speaking of, 200T's 2-liter 4-cylinder pumps out 235 horsepower. Premium fuel is required. A neat trick, this engine can switch from standard Otto cycle to Atkinson cycle for better fuel efficiency.
This is Lexus's first turbo. They are not messing around. It's their own design.
The engineers insist that 6 speeds are all they needed or wanted. F-Sport gets paddle shifters. This one is front drive. Torque steer is nicely tamed. Lexus claims 0 to 60 runs in 7.2 seconds. All-wheel drive models are a couple ticks quicker. F-Sport ride quality has the expected firm but fairly comfortable dynamic. It certainly feels more athletic in the curves than the standard 200T and 300H. Extra synthetic engine growl can be dialed up inside the cabin. How un-Lexus-like.
The side view mirrors are nice and large. That's great because the greenhouse is pretty narrow. Visibility out the back, not so great.
Expect a front drive 200T to get an EPA fuel economy rating of 22 city, 28 highway. The NX cockpit envelops the front occupants. Some might find the space confining. It's definitely more masculine than the RX in here. Small, subtle details impress. I'm happy to see that a haptic touchpad replaces the wonky joystick controller. Deeply bolstered chairs hold nicely during hard maneuvers. Synthetic leather feels better than the real stuff.
It's not cavernous back here, but my 5'9" frame is comfortable. There's enough head, knee, and leg room. My big gripe is that footroom is a bit tight.
The drive shaft tunnel barely intrudes, but I say keep it to a couple adults in back. 3 could get mighty cozy. It's nice to keep cargo out of sight, but usually these things get in the way. This one won't get left in the garage. As expected, the seats split and fold, nearly flat.
Crossovers are popular because, well, they're practical. Just remember, NX is a compact.
I'd like to see this power port in the back seat, which has none. The cargo space isn't bad at 7 packs, but Audi Q5 holds 8. NX wears its adventuresome creases well, attracting a lot of eyeballs on the streets of Seattle. There's no pricing yet. Big Brother RX 350 starts at $41,700, so I'll guesstimate NX 200T will begin at $36 grand or so. The compact NX will do more than wake up the neighborhood. It should shake up the segment.